All right, hello everyone. So welcome to a reading of an amazing script. I say amazing script because I wrote it. I have a great cast here tonight with me. Some of them don't quite know what they're getting into here. But we've got Chelsea as the succubus. The script is called High School Succubus. We've got Eric and Logan playing kind of sort of the main characters here. We've got Anne and Angie and Travis all playing a bunch of people. Travis is going to play a character named George, which I'm excited for. So I'll be doing the scene description. So I'll go ahead and get things going here. All right, this is High School Succubus by me. And if you don't want my address at the bottom, I'll let you know. Over black, succubus, noun. A demon assuming female form to have sexual intercourse with men. Virgin, adjective, never having had sexual relations. Loser, noun, derogatory. A person who fails frequently or is generally unsuccessful in life. See virgin. We hear the loud sounds of strange orgasmic moaning as we fade into interior Freddy's house, bedroom, morning. Close up on a laptop screen, a very buff demon is having sex with a naked woman. The woman lets out cries of pleasure as the demon grunts. Pull back to reveal Freddy Stevens, 17, bespectacled, naked, and believe it or not, a heck of a guy. He masturbates in front of his laptop, headphones pressed to his ears.
Freddie, Jimmy's here.
Freddy can't hear her. More incessant knocking.
Freddie!
Interior hallway continuous. Freddy's mother, late 40s, listens at the door. Freddy's father, also late 40s, stops beside her.
$20, he's masturbating.
Again.
Freddy's father takes a key from his pocket, unlocks Freddy's door, and enters, closing the door behind him.
Son?
Oh, shit!
Time for school, son.
Exterior Freddy's house, morning. A clean-cut all-American suburban home. A Ford Focus is parked next to the driveway. Inside is Jimmy Bauer, 17. Freddy's cocky but equally nerdy best friend. He wears an Animal House t-shirt.
$20, he's masturbating. Naked.
Freddy races out of the house wearing a Mia Goth shirt and jeans. Jimmy gives a knowing wave.
Morning, bud. Nice shirt.
Thanks. Sorry I'm late.
Ah, no worries. At least you came.
Jimmy winks. Freddy gets into the car, embarrassed. Exterior Henenlotter High School, schoolyard, morning. You're a typical high school. You've been to a school before, right? Nice, densely populated, 2 stories with a row of classrooms on either side. Students hurry past Freddy and Jimmy, including various girls. Jimmy ogles them. Freddy shyly does the same.
Mark my words, dude. This year is going to be epic. One girl after another. We are going to have to tally that shit up.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't think I'm ready to have sex yet.
What? Why not? We are in our sexual prime.
We are?
Of course we are. Puberty's in our rear view mirror. Before you know it, we're going to be in college. That's the big leagues.
You've been seniors for like 3 weeks.
3.5, almost 4. That's a month. A month wasted.
Jimmy trails off, stops in his tracks.
What? What's wrong?
Freddy follows Jimmy's slack-jawed expression to Serena Snyder, 17, very cool, very pretty. 2 things Jimmy is not. Jimmy waves at her. She waves back casual.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, Serena.
Serena passes them by. Freddy shoots Jimmy an amused look.
You finally gonna ask her out?
What? Yeah, of course I am.
When?
Soon.
You've been in love with her since, like, I don't know, the 3rd grade, man?
Try kindergarten.
Yeah, but 3rd grade is when you told her she was your soulmate.
Shut up.
The Halloween dance is nearly upon us. Perfect opportunity.
Uh-huh. And who are you going to take?
Your mom.
Touche.
Interior health classroom, morning. The classroom is nearly full. Students sit in front of a large whiteboard. Written on the board is Chapter 3, Growth, Development, and Sexual Health. Freddy and Jimmy shuffle in from the back of the room.
Excuse me, coming through. Look out, beg your pardon.
Freddy freezes, much like Jimmy did when he saw Serena.
What the fuck is happening?
Jimmy follows Freddy's gaze to Juliana Aronson, 17, Short, sweet, a lot like Freddie. She sits towards the front of the room.
Well, well, well. Looks like my mom's going stag to the dance. Hey, come on.
What? No, wait.
Jimmy drags Freddie towards Juliana. Freddie continues to protest. Jimmy seats Freddie beside her.
Hey, Juliana, how you doing?
Oh, hey guys. Morning, Freddie.
Hi, Juliana. How are you? I'm fine, thanks.
Allow me to translate. He says he's good, he loved Infinity Pool, and he's excited to see what depravity baby Cronenberg has in store for us next.
What's that now?
Jimmy points to Freddie's Mia Goth shirt.
Yeah. See, my good buddy Freddie here, he's a real horror nut. In fact, he tends to nut when around horror-themed imagery.
Freddie smacks Jimmy in the testicles.
Oh. Did I say anything?
I'm gonna sit over there. Nice talking to you guys.
Juliana smiles, moves towards the back of the room.
Thanks a lot.
Just trying to help.
No one is ever going to have sex with us, you know.
Hey, you're the one who said he wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, well, if I were, Juliana would have me right at the bottom of her list right now, right next to you and Charles Manson.
Well, didn't you hear he passed away?
Jimmy checks his empty wrist.
Whoa! What the devil is Mr. Maroney? I was hoping to catch up on a few Z's upon his arrival. I'm saying he's a boring teacher.
Don't talk to me.
Fair enough.
The door of the classroom opens. Jimmy turns, his eyes wide.
Holy cannoli. Fred.
Leave me alone.
Oh, dude, you gotta see this.
Freddie turns his head, his jaw drops. Ava Caprioglio, early 30s, stunningly beautiful, walks down the aisle. Freddie and Jimmy are transfixed.
She's married to Roger Rabbit.
Shut up, Jimmy.
Ava reaches the whiteboard, turns with a winning smile.
Everyone, I'm Miss Caprioglio. Unfortunately, Mr. Maroney is going to be out for quite a while. I'm your new substitute.
George Gabriel, 18, a gangly geek in the front row, raises his hand. Ava points at him.
Yes,
She picks up an attendance sheet, finds a picture of George.
George, is it?
Yes, ma'am. Is Mr. Maroney okay?
Ava bends down towards George. He attempts to maintain eye contact with her, but his eyes drift to her chest.
Yes, George. Mr. Maroney's going to be just fine. He's very sick, but he's recuperating at home.
Okay.
Smiles, pats George on the shoulder. Jimmy's eyes shift from Ava to Serena, who's sitting a couple rows away from him with Juliana. Freddie notices and nudges Jimmy.
All right, I'll make you a deal. You apologize, Juliana, for making me look like a freak, and I'll put in a good word with Serena on your behalf.
No, thanks, dude. I've moved on to older women.
God help us.
Exterior health classroom morning. Students file out of the classroom. George exits, followed closely by Jimmy, then Freddie.
Hey, Georgie. George of the jungle. Curious George. George of Llama Ding Dong. Your George is my George too.
What do you want, Jimmy?
Well, I couldn't help but notice that you and Miss Caprioglio had a, little moment in there.
Yeah, you want to hear something weird?
Always.
I had a dream about her last night.
No shit. You met her before?
No, that's the weird part. I've never seen her before in my life. At least, I don't think I have.
Maybe she subbed for you before. Different class.
No, I would have remembered that.
Yeah, you would. Woman of sheer perfection, my friend. I mean, from head to toe, a walking, talking boner machine.
Hi, guys.
Oh.
Jimmy, Freddie, and George react in Three Stooges fashion, nearly leaping into the air. And Ava laughs.
You guys are funny.
Thanks. My mom always says.
Ava walks past Jimmy and stops next to George.
George, I know this may sound rather strange and borderline inappropriate, but would you be willing to help me with something tonight at my house?
At your house?
Yeah, it's a long story, but I just moved here and I have this beautiful house and a series of incredibly incompetent handymen who have been in and out, moving furniture, installing plumbing. You name it, they've blundered it.
George laughs rather loudly and strangely, like that.
Oh.
Might want to check old Georgie's shorts for spunk.
Think they can hear you.
You think?
George and Ava are too into their conversation to overhear Freddie and Jimmy's inanity.
So what do you say? 8 o'clock? I'll make us dinner.
Yeah, I mean, of course, sure. Why not?
Great. Thank you so much. You won't regret it. I promise.
She writes something down on a piece of paper, gently sets the paper into George's hand.
See you tonight.
She walks away, hair flowing in the morning sunlight. George stares at her, then the piece of paper.
Yeah, dude, is that a nude picture of her?
George glances at the paper, reads it.
6956 Brookford Drive. Feel free to park in my driveway. Thanks again.
George holds the paper to his chest.
Oh. I don't believe this.
Neither do I. Holy crow.
Come on, guys. I know what you're thinking, but she probably just really needs help with furniture around and stuff, just like she said.
Dude, you watch more porn than any man I've ever met. This has late night fuck up written all over it.
You mean hookup?
Yeah, hook up where you fuck.
That's what hookup is.
Fine, you win.
Jimmy puts his hands on George's shoulders.
George, you are one lucky duck. But I wouldn't give to be in your shoes right now. And that means a lot coming from me because I've always looked down on you.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And Godspeed.
Jimmy smacks George on the back, puts his arm around Freddie, and pulls him out of George's earshot.
Yeah, we have to film them.
Excuse me?
We have to film George and Miss Caprioglio having sex.
Long beat. Freddie looks stunned.
You can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me you.
It's illegal, Jimmy.
How so?
Well, we would be entering Miss Capriglio's house without her permission. We would then be filming two people having sex without their permission.
And
that's illegal and wrong.
I guess you're right. Oh, well, forget I said anything.
Jimmy walks away. Freddie follows in disbelief. Interior math classroom morning. Freddie sits at his desk working on an equation. Jimmy leans over from the desk next to him.
Just saying, it'd be really good practice.
Practice for what?
For filmmaking. And sex. 2 birds, 1 stone.
I want to make horror movies, not pornography.
Oh, come on, man. Most horror movies are pretty much porn anyways. I've seen some of the stuff you're into.
There's a difference. And it would be one thing if they knew we were filming them, but they don't.
What, you want me to tell George about it? It'll ruin his psyche, affect his performance. The man hasn't had a girl his own age come onto him since once in his entire life. And now his sexy new teacher is inviting him over to her house to move shit around. And by move shit around, I mean do the hibbity-bibbity.
I'm not doing it. And if you want to, you go ahead and do it. Enjoy jail. It's just like porn, but without the ladies.
Such a party pooper.
Yep, that's me.
Interior chemistry classroom afternoon. Freddie wears goggles, weighing a beaker full of liquid. Jimmy sneaks up behind him.
Please?
No.
You're my DP.
You don't know what a DP stands for.
It means you own a camera and I don't. Directors don't own cameras.
My answer is no, and now and forever.
Amen?
Amen.
Fuck.
Exterior Ava's house that night. Ava's home is as gorgeous as she is. 3 stories tall, gothic, but very inviting. Jimmy and Freddie shuffle down the street, clearly having just walked a great distance. Freddie has a camera bag draped across his chest. He's very sweaty.
We're too far away, idiot.
Hey, I'm trying to be incognito and help you work off those Fritos. That rhymes.
Freddie pushes Jimmy away. Jimmy heads towards Ava's house.
How do we know she's not home? Like, what if she's already in there with George, like doing the hippity hop?
Max, dude, 8 o'clock, remember? It's barely 6. Like, I don't see her car or George's. We are good in the hood.
Jimmy tries the front door of the house, locked. Looks around, finds a large rock, picks it up. Nothing underneath. He rubs his chin. Freddie lifts the doormat, which proclaims welcome. Underneath is a key.
Wow. Eureka. I didn't think it would be that easy.
She's easy. I'm not surprised.
Hey, don't slut shame. We need more sluts. They're a gift from God. Thanks, buddy.
Jimmy picks up the key, unlocks the door, slowly opens it. Interior Ava's house entryway continuous. Jimmy peeks his head in through the doorway.
Hello, Miss Caprioglio.
What are you doing?
Seeing if she's home. Relax. If she's here, we'll tell her we came to watch her bone, George.
Perfect.
Boys enter. The room is quiet and a little creepy. To the left is the living room. To the right, a staircase leading to the second floor.
I doubt they're going to bang in the living room. Come on.
Jimmy motions to the staircase. Freddie follows reluctant. They head up the stairs.
It's not too late to turn back.
Oh, would you stop? This is going to be awesome. All the great directors love voyeurism. Hitchcock, De Palma, Landis.
Oh, wonderful people, especially to women. Don't forget Kubrick.
Have you seen some of the stuff we filmed? Neither of us can act or write for shit. You learned to keep the camera steady, like, what, 2 weeks ago? We need reality. We need people who don't know they're being filmed. That is true filmmaking.
No, it isn't.
They hear a noise from the living room, then whistling.
Oh, God.
Jimmy pulls Freddie up the stairs as Ava enters from the living room wearing a silk robe. She looks around inquisitive. The doorbell rings. She smiles, opens the front door. It's George looking very nervous.
Hi. Sorry, I'm so early. I thought I could help you make dinner, or move stuff around before we eat.
George, I think we both know why you're here.
Yeah. I mean, to move stuff around and fix your plumbing and stuff. I mean, not exactly trained for that kind of thing, but I'll do my best.
Ava opens her robe, revealing her breasts. She places George's hands on them.
Best.
Ava kisses George passionately. As she releases him, he looks down at his crotch.
Hey, Houston, we have an erection.
You're so silly. Come on in. Why don't we eat afterwards?
He leads him towards the stairs.
Okay, I had a late lunch anyways.
Interior bedroom, meanwhile. Jimmy bursts in, followed closely by Freddie. What was that, Jimmy?
The closet.
Jimmy opens the closet door, pushes Freddie inside, closes the door as footsteps echo from the hallway. The bedroom door opens. George and Ava enter kissing. She pushes him onto the bed.
First time?
Well, there was this one time, but yeah, first time, sorry.
No, that's perfect.
Interior closet continuous. Jimmy watches through the panels, nose pressed to the door.
These shit dudes start filming.
You're supposed to see anything.
Jimmy opens the door a smidge, maneuvers Freddie and his camera into prime filming position.
Lights, camera, function.
Freddie starts filming. Interior bedroom continuous. Ava and George are completely naked. She rides him rather aggressively. He looks an even mix of aroused and terrified.
Yes, give me your seed.
Wait, was I supposed to bring protection?
No protection.
What's the?
Ava's eyes glow red. George's eyes widen.
Oh my God!
No God.
Holy shit!
Interior closet continuous. Freddie films, unsure of what he's seeing. Jimmy struggles to see through the panels.
What's going on out there? Guess she likes it rough, huh?
I think something's wrong.
What do you mean?
Oh God, you're sucking me dry.
Seems fine to me. Let me see.
He opens the closet a bit more. Interior bedroom continuous. Ava moves up and down wildly, holding George in place as he shrivels in front of us. His eyes go white, his skin turns pallid, he screams. His arms shakily wrap around Ava, attempting to push her off of him, but to no avail.
You're killing me.
That's the idea.
Interior closet continuous. Freddie films and Jimmy watches, both frozen in place.
I think we should help him.
Probably just role playing.
I don't think so.
Okay, you go first. I got your back.
Freddie doesn't move. Jimmy doesn't move.
Help!
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Help! Somebody help me!
Okay, I'm going in.
Jimmy takes a step forward, then a step backward.
I think we should call the police.
Okay, you do it. I'm still filming.
Why are you still filming?
Evidence for the police.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Interior bedroom continuous. Ava continues to drain George. He ejaculates violently, falls back motionless. Ava chuckles, pats his crotch.
Thanks, kid. You get an A+.
Ava dismounts George, grabs her robe, puts it on, and exits. Long beat. Jimmy and Freddie emerge from the closet. They stop next to George. Jimmy pokes him.
Hey, Georgie? You okay there, pal?
George's milky white eyes remain open and lifeless. He looks like a mummy.
My God. Yeah, we need to get the hell out of here before she sees us.
Good call. I'm a little jealous. See ya.
Interior entryway moments later. Freddie and Jimmy sneak down the stairs. A step creaks. They stop. No sign of Ava. They continue on. As they reach the front door,
Was I supposed to bring protection?
she laughs, enters the living room with a plate full of food. Freddie and Jimmy stare at the front door.
Should we go for it?
I vote we jump off the roof. See you on the other side.
Jimmy runs back upstairs. Freddie follows, exasperated. Interior bedroom moments later. George remains on the bed. Jimmy bursts in.
Hey, George, see ya.
Jimmy opens the window, looks down, does the sign of the cross, sets 1 foot on the roof. Exterior roof, Ava's house continuous. Jimmy slides down the roof, braces himself as he plummets to the grass below. Freddie appears at the window, follows Jimmy down, landing at his side. They get up, clean themselves off. Freddie holds up his camera.
It's going straight to the police.
Fuck yeah, it is. Hope you got it on film.
Digital.
Right.
They scurry away. Ava exits the house. She leans against the doorway and smiles. Interior police station, night. Freddie and Jimmy sit across from 2 skeptical police officers. A series of wires connect Freddie's camera to a large TV screen in front of them. On the screen is the paused image of Ava on top of George. It's pretty blurry.
So, let me get this straight. You and your little friend here, you snuck into this woman's house without her permission, and you filmed her having sex with this little bastard?
The officer points to George on the TV screen.
Then you stood there and watched as she screwed this kid to death. And then her eyes turned red and she sounded all demonic. Is that right?
Freddie and Jimmy look at each other and nod.
And you expect us to believe this?
Yeah, it's the truth, sir. We have photographic evidence.
Videographic, yeah.
Try pornography. Pornographic.
Pornographic. Look, it's real nice that 2 young punks like yourselves want to be the next Walt Craven and whatnot, but you'd have to get up pretty early to convince me and my partner here that your substitute teacher is a scum-sucking succubus from hell.
A scum-sucking what now?
Succubus. Yes, sir. We're expecting you to believe that. I don't think she's a vampire. She didn't suck his blood. She wanted George's seed.
Yeah, and personally, I wouldn't want to have any kids that look anything like George, but that's me. That's my personal preference.
Okay, thanks for coming in. Take your camera and get out of here.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, that's it. Because the way I see it, one of 2 things happened. 1, you broke into a woman's house and filmed her having sex with a minor.
Hey, George was 18. She may be a scum-sucking succubus, but she knows the age of consent.
Or 2, you're aspiring filmmakers who film 2 actors having the sex, perhaps stimulated, perhaps not.
And either one turns my stomach. But seeing as you got your whole lives ahead of you, I'd rather see you in school than behind bars. We're going to let you off with a warning. But you come in here with any more whacking material, and my partner and I are going to be doing the whacking for you.
Freddie and Jimmy exchange a look.
You gonna whack us off?
No, we're going to beat the shit out of you.
Ah, police brutality. Good. I'm glad the times they are a-changing. Well, thanks for help when our sexy new succubus turns us into semenless cadavers. You'll be the first ones we come to, except we won't be able to because we'll be dead. Good day to you, sirs. Frederick?
Jimmy heads for the door in dramatic fashion.
Plague! A plague upon your houses!
Thanks again.
Freddy disconnects his camera from the TV, exits with Jimmy. The officers chuckle.
that broad was hot though.
Yeah.
They laugh, sit silently.
God, I'm fucking horny.
Yeah. Me too.
Exterior of Freddy's house, night. Jimmy drives up to the house and Freddy exits the car.
Well, good night. See you tomorrow, I guess.
See ya.
What are we gonna do?
I have no idea.
Cool.
Freddy waves, enters his house. Jimmy grips the steering wheel, staring off into the distance.
$20 I'm masturbating tonight.
He laughs, revs the engine, stops and looks ashamed.
All right, Pete, George. Miss you, buddy.
Interior Henletter High School library the next morning. Freddy and Jimmy sit at a computer. Google results for Succubus are reflected on the screen in front of them.
Okay. Succubi are not humans who have been attacked and now possess supernatural abilities, like a vampire or a werewolf. Succubi are demons. Sex demons. See?
Sweet. Score. Hey, keep going.
Succubus needs semen to survive and stay youthful, specifically the semen of a virgin. Repeated sexual contact with the succubus will result in a bond being formed between the succubus and the male in question.
Yeah, she and George seemed to bond real good last night. But what else?
Succubi can control human minds to evoke sexual attraction. They can put humans into a trance state or paralyze them, preventing the victim from being able to move or scream. Succubi frequently appear in their victims' dreams the day before they attack. Holy shit.
Checkmate, bro.
Their known weaknesses, they can be warded off by prayer, holy iconography, or, oh no, exorcism.
Huh. Well, before we call up Father Karras, we better make sure she's a succubus.
Agreed. And we should see if any other guys had any dreams about her.
Yeah. We'll start with the health class, go from there. Hit the men's locker room, check in on the women's while we're over there.
Freddy glares at him.
Just a thought.
Interior health classroom morning. The class is pretty full again, though minus George. Ava's not there yet. Freddy and Jimmy enter. They take a seat, sandwiching themselves between a row of male students.
Hiya.
Hey, Jake.
It's Jimmy. So, Miss Caprioglio, what a babe, am I right?
Yeah, she's really hot.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy nods, unsure of what to say next.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, we were just wondering, do you guys have any kind of strange dreams about her, maybe, before you met her?
Nope.
Me neither.
I'm gay.
Good for you.
The third student stares at him.
No, seriously, man, congrats. Moving on.
Moving on.
Freddy and Jimmy get up. They spot Serena and Juliana sitting next to each other. Jimmy wags his eyebrows.
What do you say we pause our little interrogation and talk to the ladies a bit about the dance?
I'm not in the mood to flirt.
Are you ever?
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
You always do.
Jimmy sits next to Serena.
Hi, Serena.
Hey, Jake.
Fuck, how did this Jake thing get started?
I'm fucking with you, Jimmy. We go way back. We went to see Endgame together, remember?
We did?
Well, I was in the theater and you were in the theaters. Yeah?
Oh, that's right. Good times. Can't believe Iron Man died, right? Sorry, spoiler alert. No, I know, just in case, there's anybody in here who hasn't seen it.
How considerate of you.
Jimmy looks to Freddy, who's a few seats down with Juliana.
Remember how we had chemistry together 7th grade? least I hope we did.
Freddie laughs. Juliana looks puzzled.
So listen, the Halloween dance is this weekend, and
Oh, I have a date already. I have a date already. Sorry.
gotcha. No worries. Of course you do. Why would you wait until the last minute to find a date? Makes no sense. Okay, cool.
Freddie notices Jimmy watching him. Jimmy gives a thumbs up.
Not bad, dude.
Freddie looks mortified. Ava enters. As she walks down the aisle, all eyes turn to her again. She gives another captivating smile.
Good morning, everyone.
She stops next to the whiteboard.
So before we get started, in Mr. Maroney's absence, I've been put in charge of setting up the final decorations for this weekend's Halloween dance. I'm going to need a few volunteers to assist me.
Almost all of the male hands in the room go up, and some of the female. Ava feigns surprise.
Oh, wow, thank you. Anyone else?
Jimmy raises his hand, then Freddie's.
Dude, what are you doing?
Ava points at Freddie and Jimmy, pleased.
Yes, you too. Thank you so much.
She stares at Freddie and Jimmy. Her eyes turn red, or do they? Either way, Freddie and Jimmy are lost in her gaze.
Dude, she's entrancing us.
She is.
Yeah. She's forcing us to become sexually attracted to her.
She is.
Well, no, I'm very attracted to her regardless. I think she's kind of wasting her powers. That guy would be a challenge.
I'm confused. The other two male students put their arms around him.
You don't have to be, man.
You just be you, man. That's all.
Thank you. It's 2023, guys. Exterior health classroom morning. The students exit. Freddie and Jimmy bring up the rear.
Why didn't you volunteer us?
Keep an eye on her, dude. She's up to something.
Who?
What do you think, Bonehead? Our lovely new high school succubus.
Good name for a movie.
Fucking sucks. Who knows how many fellas have had sweaty dreams about her? We have no idea who's next. Could be us even.
Well, we gotta find out. Keep trying. We can't give up.
You're right. Have I ever told you I loved you?
I don't think so.
Hey, maybe one day.
Here's hoping.
Interior gymnasium, afternoon, start of montage. Freddie and Jimmy are on opposite ends of a ladder hanging up Halloween decorations. Other students and employees assist. Jimmy's eyes are locked on Ava, who's talking nearby with a stoner student. Jimmy nudges Freddie, points to the stoner. Freddie looks over. Distracted, he accidentally drops a giant plastic pumpkin on Jimmy's head. Jimmy falls off the ladder. Freddie rushes down, helps Jimmy up, apologetic. Jimmy dusts himself off, pretends to punch Freddie in the dick repeatedly. They look over at Ava and the stoner. She's handing him a piece of paper. They panic. As Ava walks away, Jimmy and Freddie race to the stoner. Jimmy takes the paper from the stoner's hand, rips it up, puts the pieces in his mouth, swallows them. The stoner stares at Jimmy. Freddie smiles at the stoner mouths. Sorry. Interior health classroom morning. Two male students give a shaky presentation on fallopian tubes. Ava stares at them with a yearning expression. Freddie and Jimmy look at Ava, then the two male students, worried. Interior health classroom the next morning. Freddie and Jimmy look around for the male students from yesterday. Ava strolls past. She looks very satisfied and even more luminous than the day before. Interior men's locker room, afternoon. Freddie, dressed in PE gear, talks with a few guys. He mimes falling asleep, then having large breasts. Most of the guys shake their heads. One guy nods. Freddie grabs him by the shoulders, pressing him for more information. The guy backs away, holds his hands up, miming large breasts. Freddie is annoyed. Exterior locker rooms, afternoon. Jimmy waits between the men's locker room and the women's. A girl exits the women's in PE gear. Jimmy nods, attempts to look cool, mouths, "How's it going?" The girl's disturbed. Freddie exits the men's locker room, motions for Jimmy to follow. Jimmy starts walking, stops, turns, takes a few steps back towards the women's. Freddie pulls him away unamused. Exterior schoolyard, afternoon, end of montage. Freddie and Jimmy sit on a bench looking defeated.
So what have we learned?
You're a sexual deviant.
I said, what have we learned?
Well, this guy in my PE class likes large breasts, but he hasn't had dreams about Mrs. Capriglio.
Same. Good to know.
But other guys do seem to be disappearing. Not sure how she's covering it up, but I'm guessing she's done this before.
Yeah, she's probably some kind of oral sex giving female Harold Hill, bouncing from town to town, heading for the hills when things get dicey. Now she's got her foot stuck in the door. And by foot, I mean,
Please shut the fuck up.
got it. You know what we got to do?
Well, what's that?
Set a trap.
A trap?
Yeah. We're going to make sure she targets someone we know at the dance while all the other guys are safe and sound.
Uh-huh. And who are we going to get to do that?
We need someone who will be immune to her charms, someone who's yet to partake in the sins of the flesh, someone of the homosexual variety.
The guy in our health class?
No, you schmuck, David.
David?
That's what I said.
Your cafeteria moments later. David Quigley, 17, handsome, athletic, eats a sandwich in front of Freddie and Jimmy. They stare at him, awaiting a response.
You want me to what?
Okay, for those in the back row, we want you to seduce our new sex ed teacher, who is, again, a succubus at the Halloween dance. There, you will convince her to make you her next victim. And if she turns into a monster, we will then come in and perform a ritual that will send her back to hell. Any questions?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Dave, how long have we known each other?
6th grade, maybe?
Precisely. You were just a little gay runt back then, but we've watched you blossom into the gay stud muffin you are today.
Stop calling me gay.
Sorry, but you owe us, you know?
Oh, you, for what?
Supporting you and being your wingman, defending you against bullies.
Hey, I defended you guys against bullies, even though you used to be 4 inches taller than me.
It's true.
Thanks for chiming in.
You're welcome.
Look, I wouldn't ask you to do this unless I knew you could do it. I need a man we can trust, a man who can arouse our target instead of vice versa. A man like you.
What if she uses her powers to entrance me and suck me dry?
Possible. Yeah.
No, thanks for asking, though.
David finishes his sandwich, gets up, walks away.
That went well.
Do better?
Anybody could.
Well, let's see it.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
You got it.
Exterior lockers moments later. David opens his locker, removes a few books, puts them into his backpack, closes the locker, turns and runs right into Freddie. Jimmy lurks in the corner watching them.
Hey, man. Long time no see.
Good cop, bad cop, huh?
Something like that. Look, I know this is insane, but we have proof.
You do.
Yeah. Care to indulge us?
I got a free period.
Thanks, Dave.
Freddie and David walk past Jimmy. He gives a sarcastic look.
How does he do it?
Interior men's restroom stall moments later. Freddie and David are crammed into a stall together watching Freddie's camera.
You guys okay in there?
Yep. Doing real good. Thanks.
Let me know if you need anything.
Will do.
Outside the stall, Jimmy paces. A dude exits the stall next to him, walks to the sink and starts washing his hands.
Hey, man. Washing your hands?
Yep.
Awesome. Important to stay healthy, especially post-COVID.
Yeah. Dude finishes washing his hands and exits. Jimmy scoffs.
Jeez. Real nice conversationalist, that guy. Can't talk to a guy while he's washing his hands anymore. It's a sick world we live in. Sick.
Back to Freddie and David's stall. David watches the video of Ava killing George. We go back and forth between the video and David, who grows concerned.
Swear to God, this isn't bullshit.
Swear to God, despite what the police might think. Pervo out there, he convinced me to film George and Miss Caprioglio having sex, and this is what happened. We see her kill a man. He was dead as a fucking doornail.
And what makes you think your plan's gonna work?
Well, we've been doing a lot of research on succubuses.
Succubi.
Thank you, Jimmy. And everything seems to line up. Miss Caprioglio said she wanted George's seed. He had a dream about her the night before they met. And if she's a demon, demons can be exorcised.
But you're not a priest.
True, but if a priest won't help us, I got a Bible and about 10 years worth of Sunday school. That should get us through.
Don't forget the holy water.
Oh yeah, we're working on that.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling like the sacrificial lamb over here, and I'm gay. That's not gonna look good on your resume.
Well, we're not gonna let you die, Dave, I promise.
How comforting. Ugh, okay, I'm in.
That's my boy.
They smile at each other. It goes on way too long.
That was a reference to Adam Sandler vehicle. That's my boy when he's 12 years old and he has sex with a grown woman.
Yeah, I got it.
What the fuck are you guys talking about in there? The Sandman? You in or out, Dave? So are you in or out, Dave?
That's you, David.
In. No,
It's-
I trust you saved my life, Jimmy. Not so much. I trust you to save my life, Jimmy. Not so much.
I understand.
I heard that.
Good.
Interior gymnasium night. The room is decked out with the Halloween spirit. Skulls, cobwebs, ghosts, and gravestones galore. The large plastic pumpkin that almost killed Jimmy is on the ceiling. Freddie and Jimmy enter. Freddie is dressed like Ash from the Evil Dead. He grips a Bible that has been decorated to resemble the Necronomicon. Jimmy is R.J. McCready from The Thing, complete with big fake bushy beard. They look nervous and slightly ridiculous, but ready to kick some demon ass.
Ready to kick some demon ass?
I am. Ash kills demons. Kurt Russell kills aliens.
How many times are we gonna have this goddamn conversation?
Maybe just a few more times.
They spot Serena and Juliana nearby with dates. Juliana's with a nerd who's even shorter than she is. Serena's with a tall stud. On Serena and Juliana, the girls see Freddie and Jimmy staring at them.
They're staring again.
Yep.
Ugh, fucking losers. You, Travis, Rascal.
I'm here, yeah. What a couple of nerds.
Serena's stud stares at Juliana's nerd.
I mean, now that it's bad to be a nerd or a geek, some of my best friends are nerds and geeks.
Back to Freddie and Jimmy.
This sucks.
Well, at least I asked her out.
Don't antagonize me, dude. We're supposed to be on the same team.
Sorry, but I did ask her out.
Fucking congrats.
David walks over to them. He's dressed like a vampire.
Hey, where is she?
What are you?
What do you mean I'm a vampire?
A basic, don't you think?
It's Halloween, you douche. Vampires are very seductive. Cool ones, at least.
Guess you didn't see Last Voyage of the Demeter.
No one did.
You got me there.
Boys POV. We see Ava in the corner. She's dressed like Elvira, though conservatively enough to not scream scum-sucking succubus. She stares at the males in the room like a lion on the prowl. Back to Freddie, Jimmy, and David. Jimmy pats David on the shoulder.
Hey, big guy. This is your moment. Get over there and woo her before she woos somebody else.
Got your materials?
Freddie holds up his Bible.
What about holy water?
Gonna have to do it without it. We went to a couple churches and they were not very helpful.
Yeah, we're no longer welcome at a First Baptist church.
Or second. Or third, probably.
Great. Here goes nothing.
David struts over to Ava.
Was all grown up.
Yeah, we're potentially sending a gay minor to his death, though.
When you put it like that, I feel like a real asshole.
On David and Ava. David stops next to Ava, who's still eyeballing every guy in the room.
Hey there.
Hi. Enjoying the dance?
Yeah, just kind of bummed, that's all.
Oh, why's that?
I asked this guy, girl, to be my date, but she said no, so kind of going stag.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm sure there are plenty of girls here who would love to dance with you. Or guys.
She looks sympathetic. David stiffens. Did he blow it?
I'm not into guys. I like girls. I asked a girl out. She said no.
I understand.
She gives David a side hug.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. My so-called friends over there convinced me to come over here and quote unquote seduce you. They think you're some kind of succubus or something.
Pete, Ava stares at him.
I think I'm saying that right. Succubus? And they think you're like targeting all the guys at school. I know, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Sorry for using the F word, or sorry for accusing me of being a succubus?
Both, I guess.
Long beat. Then Ava laughs. David laughs with her.
I know, right?
Well, I must say, I'm sorry, what was your name?
David.
Well, David, I must say your friends sound like quite a hoot.
He glances at Freddie and Jimmy, who quickly pretend to be looking anywhere else.
Listen, David, would you want to go somewhere with me?
Go somewhere? What do you mean?
You know.
He freezes. No way.
I don't think that's such a good idea. Excuse me.
He turns away from Ava. She grabs his arm. They lock eyes.
I feel an intense desire to take advantage of you, David.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Ava leads David out of the room. Back to Freddie and Jimmy. They exchange an uneasy look.
That's good or bad?
Good. Now we just gotta follow them and banish her to hell, if need be.
Yeah, sounds easy enough.
Totally.
Hey, you wish you were dressed like the Exorcist, not Snake Plissken.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Interior drama classroom backstage. Moments later. The room is pitch black. We hear stumbling in the darkness.
Where are we?
Drama class, backstage. Mr. Cohen said I could come here anytime I want.
Ava turns on a light. The room is still shadowy, but they can at least see each other now. Ava grins at David.
Ready to get it on?
David is still in a trance. He speaks slowly and obediently.
Sure. Sounds good.
I haven't been with a homosexual in quite some time.
Oh, yeah? Bummer.
I enjoy the challenge. And I do hope you're still a virgin.
Yep. Right, so.
Good. That's just what I'm looking for.
You're looking for a gay virgin?
Ava kisses David. Part of him tries to resist, but her spell is too powerful.
I trust your friends will be here any minute to save you. That's the plan, at least.
Yeah, but they're morons. I don't have much faith in their abilities.
That's too bad.
Pushes David to the floor. Gets on top of him, rips off his vampire costume, then her Elvira get up.
Here's hoping we can finish before Dumb and Dumber get here.
Yeah, here's hoping.
Interior hallway, meanwhile. Freddie and Jimmy sprint down the hall, disoriented.
Where'd they go? No, stop yelling. I'm not fucking yelling. You're fucking yelling.
They hear moaning further down the hallway.
That's them.
Freddie puts a finger to his mouth to shush Jimmy.
Shh, or I will kill you myself.
Interior drama classroom, backstage, meanwhile. Ava thrusts on top of David. His arms lie limp at his side. She's looking more and more demonic. Her eyes are red again, her skin chalk white. She opens her mouth bearing fangs as she drains David. A door bursts open at the other end of the classroom.
Dave. Sucrioglio. You in here?
Ava looks down at David.
I think we have company, dear.
She rocks back and forth, letting out horrific howls of ecstasy. David's body tenses. He falls back, letting out his dying breath.
Sorry, boys. Too late.
No. You're not gonna get away with this, you heathen.
Jimmy tries to jump onto the stage. He fumbles, falls flat on his face. Freddie assists him. They look around for Ava.
Where are you?
Ava emerges in front of them, strikes a sexy pose.
Hi. Happy Halloween.
Halloween's next week, bitch.
Good one.
It appears we have a bit of a problem. You saw me kill George at my house, see? And you just saw me kill David. And I assume you're aware I've been killing other boys too?
Freddie and Jimmy nod in unison.
Oh dear. What are we going to do about this?
She steps towards the boys. Freddie opens his Bible.
You believe that there is one God. Good. Even the demons believe that and shudder. James 2:19.
Pete. Ava cackles. Jimmy looks worried.
Don't think her cackling is a good sign, dude.
Freddie continues to read, undeterred.
Be quiet. Jesus said sternly, come out of him.
Ava stares at her nails, unfazed.
I'm not in David. He was in me.
Isn't working, bro. Let me try.
Jimmy takes the Bible from Freddie, flips through it.
Okay, here we go. Naked I come from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart.
Jimmy looks proud of himself. Freddie frowns.
What does this have to do with demons?
Nothing. Need a priest, dude, a real priest, or Patrick Wilson or some shit. We are out of our element.
Yes, Freddie. Why don't you go home before you get hurt?
Is that a threat?
Well, yes, of course it is.
That's what I thought.
Freddie tries to look tough and fails.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go now. It was simply lovely talking to you both.
You don't think we're just gonna let you get away with this?
Sleep.
She waves her hand. Freddie and Jimmy fall to the floor, unconscious. Ava kicks them with her foot for good measure.
Oh.
Night, boys. See you in your dreams.
She picks up David, drags him out of the room. Freddie and Jimmy snore loudly. Interior, exterior, Ava's house, garage, night. Ava's car pulls into the garage. She exits, opens the passenger side door, carries David out and into the house. Interior, Ava's house, entryway continues. Ava enters with David, looks around, walks into the living room. She sets David on the couch.
Honeys, I'm home.
It's about time.
In the entryway, George descends the stairs. He looks just as dead as the last time we saw him. He heads for the living room. George sits on the couch next to David.
I think I know this guy.
Don't poke him.
Why? You did.
George wags his eyebrows.
It's jokes like that that kept you a virgin.
I know.
Ava moves towards the kitchen.
Did you eat?
Ken Maroney, 50s, Henenlotter High's actual health teacher, looking just as cadaverous as George, exits the kitchen.
Yes, I made linguine.
Ooh, I hope you made extra.
But of course.
He pushes his hand away, annoyed.
I didn't mean feed me, you idiot.
Sorry, my love.
Don't call me your love.
Ava enters the kitchen.
Sorry, my Eva. Sorry, Eva.
Maroney sits on the couch next to George, setting David to the side.
So when does David come back?
David stirs. He groans, looks at George and Maroney.
What the fuck? Who are you guys? Where am I?
Welcome to paradise, bud.
Ava re-enters with a plate of linguine. She sits in an armchair next to the couch, smiling at David lovingly.
Yes, welcome back, David.
Thanks. Did you and I have sex?
We sure did.
Great. I lost my virginity to a woman. Some gay guy I am.
Probably the most epic gay guy ever, if you ask me.
Nobody asked you anything, George.
Oh, do you know who I am? Awesome.
Where are Freddie and Jimmy? Did you kill them too?
No, despite their valiant efforts to exorcise me back to hell, your friends are currently sleeping it off on the stage floor of the drama classroom, where I consecrated our bond, you and I.
Couple of schmucks.
Question is, which of them do I kill next or first?
Frankly, I don't want either one of those miscreants around here.
Noted and disregarded.
David looks at his decaying figure.
How long am I gonna live like this? Forever?
No, you're here until I've drained you of all your ejaculate. You're no longer a virgin, however, so your semen becomes less and less valuable to me. Once I've drained you fully, then you die for good. Until then, you're my sex slave. All of you are.
Ah, perfect. Just how I was hoping to spend the holidays.
A group of other dead high school boys enter. Among them are the fallopian tubes guys from health class and the PE guy who loves large breasts who Freddie encountered.
Speaking of miscreants. Hello, boys. What do you think? Who should I kill first, Freddie or Jimmy?
The boys shrug and grunt, muttering to each other. I vote Freddie.
Jimmy!
Jimmy!
I'll have to sleep on it.
All of the guys make horny noises.
Alone.
All of the guys groan in unison.
Oh.
Interior Freddie's house bedroom night. Freddie gets into bed wearing hereditary pajamas.
Pretty embarrassing getting knocked out like that. Next time I'll be knocking you out, Miss Succubus. Oh, that's bad. That's assault.
A knock at his door.
Freddie, sweetheart, are you okay? Got home pretty late.
Yeah, I'm fine, Mom. The dance just went long, that's all.
Oh, that's right, the dance. Did you take that nice Juliana girl?
No, Mom, I didn't take Juliana.
Oh, who did you take?
Jimmy.
Oh, well, that's nice. Hope you had fun.
Yeah, tons of fun.
I'm sure you'll find someone someday, just as long as you make me a grandmother at some point.
Not leave the boy alone.
I'm only saying good night.
I'll give you a good night.
Both parents laugh and start kissing. Freddie groans, puts a pillow over his ears.
Don't fall asleep. Gotta stay awake. Go full Freddy Krueger mode. Oh, it's not a drill.
He lies still.
Fuck. Don't do it. Don't fall. Fuck.
Resolve 2. Interior Henenlotter High School health classroom morning. Freddie's dream. Freddie sits at a desk towards the back of the room. Nobody else is there. The door opens. Ava enters dressed in red lingerie. She looks appropriately devilish.
Good morning, class.
She walks by Freddie, stroking his face, heads to the whiteboard, leans against it, pushing her breasts out towards Freddie. He looks overwhelmed.
Today's lesson, how to properly remove a brassiere.
She unhooks her bra from the back, struggles to remove it.
Oh, fuck. I hate these multi-hook bras.
I hear you. But when it comes to buying bras, a multi-hook can be an invaluable feature. It tends to offer increased versatility and convenience in comparison to single or double hook bras. Multi-hook designs are quickly becoming the go-to choice for many women. At least that's according to the Ava's Intimates website. No relation, I assume.
Dude, are you mansplaining bras to me in your own sex dream? You're 17 years old. This should be a dream come true for you.
It is. I mean, I am 17, and that makes you, like, what, a predator? Wait, are you in control here, or am I?
Usually I am, but I'm feeling very unwelcome.
No, don't say that. I find you very attractive, Ava. I do, really.
You do?
Yeah, you just keep killing my friends. That part I don't like.
That makes sense.
Walks over to Freddie, removes her bra. Close up on her breasts, each of which had been replaced by Jimmy's face. One Jimmy for each breast.
Dude, wake up. She's going to succubus you. You're next. You're next. You're next.
What are you talking about?
Dude, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
One with Goldblum?
No, goddammit. Cinema started before the 70s, you know?
Look who's talking.
Yeah, great movie.
Ava clears her throat.
Oh, sorry. Look, wake up before it's too late. Your parents are probably having sex right now. If your mom weren't married, I would totally go for it with her.
Interior Freddy's bedroom continuous. End of Freddy's dream. Freddy wakes up with a jolt.
God almighty.
He looks around the room. No Ava or Jimmy.
Well, I'm a Rick for the rest of my life. Wonder if there's cereal.
Interior Jimmy's house. Bedroom. Night. Jimmy lies in bed asleep. A knock at his door.
Jimmy, you in there okay?
Jimmy does not respond. We hear the voice of Jimmy's mother's dim-witted boyfriend, 30s.
Leave the little creep alone. He's probably jerking off.
Don't say that about my son.
Oh, okay. He's probably building a fucking rocket to the moon. He seems wicked smart.
How did I end up in such a Wahlberg wannabe?
Hey, all of a sudden the Dunkin' of Donuts in all the towns in all the world, you had to walk into mine.
Come on, let's get busy. Maybe watch Casablanca afterwards.
What's Casablanca?
Oh, never mind.
We stay on Jimmy as we dissolve to interior Ava's house, bedroom, night, Jimmy's dream. Close up on Jimmy as he wakes up in Ava's bed. He looks around frantic.
Whoa. Where am I? Oh, score! I mean, not score. This is bad. This is very bad.
The door opens. Ava enters dressed like a French maid.
Oh, shit. She knows my clue fetish.
Indeed, I do.
She sashays over to Jimmy, jumps onto the bed next to him.
Just came back from Freddy's dream. That kid needs therapy.
You tell me something I don't know.
Ava reaches for Jimmy's crotch. He leaps off the bed.
Hey, whoa. No, not before you buy me dinner first. Or at least brunch.
Christ, even in your dreams you're afraid of sex?
What? No, I've had lots of sexy dreams where I'm like James Bond and shit. I'm in a convertible, an invisible convertible. I've got one sexy lady on the right. I mean, left, because we'd be in Britain. Then again, Bond travels all over the world, so maybe we're in an American car or somewhere else where they drive on the right side of the road.
Oh my God, this is unbearable. I'm thinking of having a threesome with you two, taking you out at the same time just to get it over with.
No, you're not taking either of us out, honey buns.
Jimmy strikes a Superman pose. His pants fall down, revealing tighty whities with Freddy's face on them.
Ah, what are you doing down there, dude?
I don't know. This is your dream.
Yeah, Jimmy's face showed up on my breasts in the last dream, so pretty fucking weird.
The jelly beans.
This is a dream, dipshit. It doesn't have to make sense. I can eat whatever I want. And never gain a pound, no less.
She stuffs a handful of beans into her mouth.
Not sure if I'm hungry or horny.
Horny. I'd say horny.
Oh, that's a massive erection. Sorry, dude.
Interior Jimmy's house, bedroom, night, end of Jimmy's dream. Jimmy wakes up, feels underneath the covers, and nods, content.
Hard as a rock. And not shaped like Freddy.
He goes back to exterior Henenlotter High School schoolyard the next morning. Freddy makes his way through a crowd of students, lost in thought, not paying much attention to what he's doing or where he's going. He bumps into Jimmy.
Hey, watch where you're going, douchebag. Oh, hey, dude.
Hey.
Awkward silence.
So, did you have a, like, weird ass fucking dream last night? Jinx, you owe me a cock.
Yeah, I did have a weird ass fucking dream.
Same.
So, does that mean we're next?
Yeah, pretty sure. We tried to take her down and we fucked up royally. Now she's got a target set on stun. And we, my friend, are the stunnies. Kind of lost the analogy there.
Metaphor.
You sure?
Not really.
Okay.
Interior health classroom moments later. Freddie and Jimmy enter, cautious. The class is about half full now and mostly girls. Serena and Juliana converse nearby.
Have you noticed there are like less and less boys in the class every day?
Yeah, I wonder if there's some kind of flu going around.
A flu that only targets guys?
I mean, it would prove there is a god. She is just and fair.
Jimmy sits next to Serena. Freddie sits a few seats away.
Hello there.
Serena gives Jimmy an uncomfortable smile.
Hey, ouch. Look, Jimmy, I've tried to be nice, but you're majorly creeping me out, okay?
Oh, sorry. Look, I confide something in you, and that'll leave you alone, I promise.
I apologize if I'm making you uncomfortable.
Serena is taken aback by his sincereness.
Okay, shoot.
Have you ladies noticed there are less and less guys in this class?
And at school overall.
Holy crap. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
You can explain that.
He motions to Freddie. Freddie looks confused.
Join us, Dumbo.
Sure, since you asked so nicely.
Freddie sits next to Jimmy.
Okay, the gang's all here. What's going on? Where are all the dudes?
Long story.
Yeah, and we should tell it before Miss Caprioglio gets here.
Miss Caprioli go? Why?
She's a succubus,
She's a what?
a sex demon.
Serena and Juliana share a bewildered look.
Yeah. See, look, she has sex with virgins, male ones. She drains them of their seed. Her words, not mine. And much to our chagrin, she can do it with guys who aren't particularly attracted to her.
Yeah, she's got her friend David. It's our fault.
Yeah. We will not be winning any GLAAD awards this year. Look, she shows up in your dreams the night before she kills you. She showed up in our dreams last night. So it looks like we're next on the menu. We will now be joining the other unlucky few, or lucky few, depending on how you look at it, who have been fucked and sucked.
Should do story time in preschools.
Says I haven't.
Ooh. Okay. Shall we?
Yes, let's.
The girls get up. Serena stops.
Actually, why do we keep changing seats? You're the ones that are crazy and perverted. Please get away from us.
I'd say please.
Jimmy sits towards the back of the room.
Look, I'm sorry for seeming so crazy and perverted. The perverted thing I'm working on, but we're not crazy. Because Prioglio has been killing people, and it looks like we're next. And it's fucking terrifying.
Freddie sits next to Jimmy. Juliana watches him go, conflicted.
Just let him go, Jules. There are plenty of nerds in the sea.
Ava enters holding a handful of papers. She walks past Freddie and Jimmy, not acknowledging them.
Morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I'm sure you're in a hurry to take today's test, so I won't delay it any longer.
Few groans from some of the students.
Great. We're gonna die tonight. Serena hates me. Juliana hates you. And now we gotta take a pop quiz. Could today get any worse?
Is it a pop quiz? It was announced like a week ago.
Yeah, well, at least she's on top of things. That wasn't supposed to be funny.
Don't worry, it wasn't.
Exterior cafeteria afternoon. Serena and Juliana sit at a table together eating.
Do you think they could be telling the truth?
What? Who?
Crazy and perverted.
Oh, them? No, of course not.
Well, where are all the guys?
She looks around the cafeteria. Juliana's POV. Students move past her in a blur. Most of them are female. Back to Serena and Juliana. Serena shrugs.
I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of dude flu going around. Maybe it's like the bird flu, but it only affects dicks.
You mean penises or mean people?
Both?
Exterior schoolyard moments later. Serena and Juliana walk through another throng of people, students, faculty, all predominantly female. They stop next to a bulletin board full of flyers, most of which showcase upcoming school events. A few, however, are pictures of missing boys, Ava's victims, and a picture of Mr. Maroney, the health teacher, that looks more like a mugshot. Next to his picture is the message, "Get healthy soon, Mr. Maroney." Serena scrutinizes Maroney's picture.
Well, I almost forgot what Mr. Maroney looks like.
Yeah, not the most flattering picture though.
No, it is not. If this was what he looked like before he was sick, I think we should call the coroner.
He looks around again, then back to the bulletin board.
Okay, let's go find the pervs.
Exterior parking lot afternoon. Freddie and Jimmy head to Jimmy's car. They both look morose.
Still coming over for dinner?
Sure. Why not? Life has no meaning.
Cool. I just hope I nailed that pop quiz. I would hate to fail a test posthumously.
They reach Jimmy's car. Freddie hops in the passenger seat.
Hey, you guys?
Jimmy drives away. Serena and Juliana stop next to the curb.
You gotta yell in situations like this, Jules. Hey, you guys!
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just basically told you to yell like sloth. Not the best idea.
Interior Jimmy's house kitchen night. Freddie and Jimmy eat dinner next to Jimmy's mother, early 40s, and her boyfriend, late 30s. The one we heard yelling outside Jimmy's bedroom door the night before.
You boys okay?
Yep, fine.
Honey, please
Lost
turn
my
off E
spot.
ESPN.
I lost my spot. Hold on, I found it. Answer your mother.
I just did, Frank.
My name's not Frank.
Who cares what your fucking name is?
The phone rings.
I'll get it.
Thanks, Frank. Nobody likes you.
Interior living room moments later. Jimmy's mother's boyfriend answers the ringing phone.
Yeah.
Still on, Frank. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my name. What do you want me to talk to him? Succubus, huh? Yeah, I think I've heard of those. I think I fucked one down in Mexico. No, I wasn't aware you were in high school. Should have assumed. I'll get the boys. Hey, fuckhead! Fuckhead's friend! Get over fuck here! There's two girls on the phone for ya!
Coming, Frank.
Jimmy enters, Freddie behind him.
Guess you never heard that before, huh? Coming, Frank.
I'm eating your dessert.
He hands Jimmy the phone and leaves.
Yellow.
Interior Serena's house, bedroom continuous. Serena sits on her bed, Juliana
Hey.
beside her.
Hey, Jim, it's Serena.
Intercut phone conversation.
Serena. My good. How are you? You think you know that pop quiz?
That wasn't a pop quiz.
No, of course it wasn't. Hey, what's up?
Well, we've been thinking, Juliana and me,
Uh-huh.
and I think we believe you about Miss Caprioglio.
Wow, really?
Jimmy looks over at an anxious Freddie.
It's the girls. They believe us.
Wow, really?
That's what I said. That's great. I'm so glad. It was really great knowing you and all, but sorry we never, really got to know each other. I'm blowing it.
I know, I can hear you.
Isn't there anything we could, do to stop her?
Yeah. Do you know any exorcists?
No, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I figured. No biggie.
Silence on both ends of the phone.
Would you maybe want to come over and help us come up with a plan? We could show you a video that would really seal the deal.
Freddy waves his hands around wildly, mouths, "No."
Yeah, Freddy's here. Yeah, he seems really excited to show you the video. Or maybe that's just a 12-gallon hat in his pocket.
Okay, despite everything you just said, we'll head over.
Sweet, see you soon.
Jimmy hangs up.
They're coming over.
Did Juliana say anything about me?
Yeah, she said she hates you.
That makes two of us.
Interior Jimmy's house, entryway night, a little later. The doorbell rings after a few seconds.
I
Yeah,
guess I'll
yeah.
get it again.
He opens the front door. It's Serena and Juliana.
Hey, are the guys here?
You, the young ladies on the phone?
That's us.
Up at the stairs.
Thanks a bunch.
The girls maneuver past him.
What a creep.
I heard that.
You didn't.
Nope. Didn't.
Interior Jimmy's bedroom, meanwhile. Jimmy sits at his computer staring at pictures of succubi. Freddy sits nearby in a beanbag chair.
I wonder if Miss Caprioglio has like wings and shit.
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
You've seen everything else.
Probably the last thing we'll see before we die.
Good way to go.
Why does this smell like jizz?
You know why.
I hope the girls get here soon.
Why? So they can sit in that chair?
What? No!
You disgust me.
A knock at the door. Jimmy leaps out of his chair, runs to the door, trips over Freddy and the beanbag chair.
Man, be careful.
Sorry, bro. But soft though, right? Cushions to fall. Jizz aside, it's very comfortable.
Jimmy opens the bedroom door. Serena and Juliana wave.
Hey, pervs.
Hi,
Hi.
Barbs.
Please. Come in.
Jimmy looks around the room.
Shit, where are you gonna sit?
I'll stay here. Trust me.
We'll sit on the bed. It's cool.
Okay, great. I just washed those sheets last
Night. Night is when I washed those sheets last.
Serena and Juliana sit on the bed. The 14s share a moment of silence until
So, plan. We need a plan.
We should go to the police.
Tried that after George died.
Yep, they told us to take a hike.
But if a bunch of other boys are disappearing, then other people must have gone to the police too. You know, parents? George's parents?
Maybe George doesn't have parents. Maybe he does, but they're glad he's gone.
Didn't you say you had some kind of video?
Nope, absolutely not. Nope.
We do.
We do, but you really don't want to see it.
We 100% went to see it.
exterior Ava's house night. Meanwhile, the two police officers who saw Freddy and Jimmy's video approach the front door. The first officer rings the doorbell, then adjusts his uniform.
What are you doing?
Trying to look presentable, you know, just in case.
He gives a lecherous look. The other officer chuckles.
You're walking hard on.
Ava opens the door wearing a low-cut blouse and miniskirt.
Oh, good evening, officers. I was just about to head out. Is something the matter?
Police officer number 1 stares at Ava, mouth open. Police officer number 2 nudges him back to life.
Snap out of it.
Yes, we hate to bother you, ma'am, but see these two idiots?
Young men. 2 young men. Remember what we talked about?
Yeah, right, yeah. Those 2 young men that came to us a while back with a video and
A video?
yeah, a video of you and another young man in bed together
Ava feigns confusion.
having sexual relations. We think it might be connected to a recent series of disappearances. That's all.
I'm afraid I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about, officer.
Look, a lot of kids have been disappearing lately, okay? Specifically, teenager boys, all from the same high school, most of them from the same class. Your class, including that young man in the video. I think he was the first of many to disappear. We've had a lot of parents coming up to us for help. All roads lead to you. So, what do you have to say for yourself?
Long beat. The first officer laughs, throws his hands in the air. Ava remains poker face.
You'll have to excuse my partner. Tends to get a bit tenacious. Not getting late enough, you ask me.
Ava smiles big.
Would you two like to come in for some coffee?
It's 9 at night, man.
Dessert then.
What do you got?
Ice cream.
Oh, gonna have to pass on that. I'm lactose intolerant. Gives me a screaming case of the shits.
Sex then.
The officers exchange a look.
Usually, when I talk about my bowel movements, women don't offer me sex.
Ava's eyes glow red. The officers freeze in place.
Those boys were telling the truth.
Yeah, I wonder if she has any vegan ice cream.
The officers follow Ava into the house. Interior Jimmy's house, bedroom, meanwhile. Freddie, Jimmy, Serena, and Juliana eat bowls of ice cream, watching the video of Ava killing George. Freddie looks ashamed. Jimmy is glued to the screen. So are Serena and Juliana, but in a watching a car crash kind of way. The video ends. Jimmy gets up, removes a DVD from the player.
You burned yourself a copy of that?
Oh, Jimmy here did.
Educational purposes. And evidentiary.
Why would you guys film that? How did you film that?
Well, we snuck into the succubus's house.
We're very, very sorry.
Unbelievable.
Couldn't you guys just not have sex with her?
Easier said than done. Look, she's got special succubus powers. She could entrance you or me or even Dupree.
Well, didn't expect you, me, and Dupree reference tonight.
I have one idea that we could do. It's bold, it's brash, it's downright controversial.
What is it?
We could have sex.
Long beat. Serena stares at Jimmy.
Who would you be having sex with? Who?
Me with you, Freddie with Juliana.
Freddie glances at Juliana, humiliated.
This is his idea, not mine. This is the first time I'm hearing it.
Look, I know you ladies aren't exactly our biggest fans. We've been annoying and inappropriate.
Yes.
But hear me out. If we have sex, then Freddie and I aren't virgins anymore. Ava won't want us. Our seed will be tainted. You understand?
Well, we understand. But we're not doing that, are we?
No, sorry. I mean, not sorry, but I want to help you, just not like that.
Really cool. No problem at all.
Got a better idea?
Yes, I do. It occurs to me that Nightmare on Elm Street would be a good template for our current predicament. We could observe each other sleeping tonight and ensure that Ava doesn't come in and, fuck us to death. Pardon my language.
I've heard worse, believe me.
Yeah, we've seen like every episode of Euphoria.
Say no more.
Freddy Krueger kills people in their dreams, bro. For all we know, Ava's gonna kick down the front door, fuck Frank on the way in, and lay into us at the same time. Kind of an Itu Mama / Dreamer situation.
Your idea, Fred. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, but look, I gotta sleep first, and I must warn you, I snore. I talk in my sleep, and I fart. Like a lot.
On second thought, let's leave.
Interior Ava's house, bedroom, night. Meanwhile, the police officers lie dead on Ava's bed. She enters from the bathroom wearing her silk robe. She glances at the officers, amused.
You have the right to remain stiff, gentlemen.
Oh, hardy har har.
David enters, followed by the rest of Ava's undead harem. George sits down on the bed next to the officers.
Boy, am I glad I missed this.
Wait, you got something about against two gay cops having sex with a woman?
Those cops weren't gay, eh?
Sure, Jan.
Ava opens her closet, throwing off her robe. The PE guy who loves large breasts nudges David. He's getting naked, bro.
Yes, riveting.
Ava turns wearing the blouse and miniskirt from earlier.
All right, ready to go. Again. See you in an hour or so.
One of the fallopian tubes guys chimes in.
Like, why are you getting all dressed up if you're just gonna kill him?
The other fallopian tubes guy shakes his head.
Haven't you ever heard of romance, seduction?
She was wearing a sweater with cats on it when she killed us.
So?
Well, it's not exactly alluring. Like, oh, and I don't even see any cats around. It's also concerning.
Maybe they're outside cats.
Okay, stop. You're annoying me.
Oh,
And there's ice cream in the freezer.
Vegan?
vegan?
Absolutely not.
Interior Jimmy's house bedroom night. Jimmy lies in bed, eyes closed. Serena sits in the beanbag chair. Freddie and Juliana sit on the other side of the bed.
Yep. This thing smells like jizz.
Sorry, I warned you.
Sure you don't want the bed?
No, this is incredibly comfortable. It just smells like jizz.
Right on both counts.
Freddie and Juliana share a nervous smile.
So, how's your boyfriend?
Oh, I don't have a boyfriend.
Well, what about that guy at the dance?
Well, he's nice and all, but he's just not for me.
What, too short?
No.
Just saying, like, Warwick Davis could kick that guy's ass.
Who's that?
Willow, Star Wars, Harry Potter, like 20 Leprechaun movies.
Nope. Sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
Well, I mean, he's short, that's all, and feisty. I mean, he killed like 50 people in movies, at least.
Got it.
Stop it, you two. Getting me all hot.
Shut up, Jimmy.
No, I'm serious. Talk a little people gives me an instant chub.
You know, not everything has to be a fucking joke, man. I'm just trying to make actual conversation here with someone I care about.
Care about? You mean somebody you want to have sex with?
Freddie looks away from Juliana, embarrassed. She looks equally flustered.
You're such an asshole.
Always have been, always will be.
Yeah, at least I'm not too chick shit to ask out the girl I've liked for 50 fucking years.
Serena can't help but chuckle. This irks Jimmy, but he attempts to repress it.
Calmer than you are.
Fuck this. I'm going home. At least I can say goodbye to my parents.
Throwing in the towel, huh? Good, that's the Freddy I know and hate.
Just drive here.
Yeah, we took Serena's car.
Could walk you home if you want.
I think I'll stay. Sorry.
Freddie hides his disappointment.
Okay, no worries.
He turns to Jimmy.
Well, bye.
Yep, take it easy.
If I ever see you again, I still want my Beau is Afraid DVD back.
Sorry, dude. Bottled on Blu-ray. Forgot the DVD was yours. Threw it away. Tough luck.
Freddie shakes his head and exits.
Nice way to treat your best friend.
Whatever.
Jimmy looks regretful. Serena readjusts in the beanbag chair.
Ugh. If I was a sodium comfortable, I'd go after him myself.
Exterior Jimmy's neighborhood moments later. Freddie trudges down the sidewalk, occasionally glancing behind himself and around the neighborhood.
Here's the one who got us into this mess. It's his fault. That's what I tell her. If she decides to kill me first, just say, "Hey, Miss Capriglio, Ava, can I call you Ava? It was Jimmy's idea to break into your house. I'm sorry."
Twig breaks. He freaks, turns with a crazed expression.
Please don't kill me.
A raccoon peeks out from the bush, scurries across the street.
Better fucking run, stupid fucking raccoon.
He turns away from the raccoon and bumps right into Ava. His face lands on her chest.
I was gonna ask you if you like my blouse. I guess this answers my question.
Spook!
Interior Jimmy's house bedroom. Later that night, Jimmy sits in the beanbag chair, eyes wide open. Serena and Juliana sleep in the bed. Jimmy gets up, walks to the window, and looks out, despondent.
I'm sorry, dude.
Interior living room. Moments later, Jimmy paces back and forth, cell phone pressed to his ear.
Hey, you've reached Freddy. I'm not here right now. Probably asleep or watching a movie at Jimmy's. He's got the better sound system.
Fuck yeah, I do.
So leave a message after the beep. Yes, I said message. Yes, I said massage, not message. Jesus, I'm funny. Beep.
The real beep happens, and Jimmy hesitates.
Hey, bud, it's Jimmy. One with the bitchin' sound system. I feel like words were said, words that I regret, and I'm sorry. I love you, man. You're my best friend. You're my only friend, especially now that David's dead. Sorry, too soon? So, yeah. Please give me a call back. I'm worried about you. Please don't be dead.
He hangs up, taps the phone against his forehead.
Ah, that hurts. I should stop doing that.
Interior Henenlotter High School health classroom morning. Like the day before, the class is mostly female. Jimmy enters looking dour. He spots Serena and Juliana and sits next to them.
Hey, hope you guys slept okay. You left kind of early.
We slept fine, thanks.
Yeah, once I was out of that beanbag chair, I was okay.
Awkward silence.
So any word from Freddie?
No. Called him a bunch, called his parents. They assumed he was spending the night at my place. Didn't want to worry him. Not yet.
Juliana puts her hand on Jimmy's shoulder.
I'm sure he's all right.
I'm not.
Ava enters holding a sack of tests. Jimmy glares at her.
Good morning, everyone.
She winks at Jimmy.
Mind helping me pass these out, Jimmy boy?
Absolutely not.
Serena smacks his arm.
Be cool.
Jimmy sighs, nods, gets up, takes half of the test from Ava. He looks through the stack and finds his own test.
Fucking D minus. I knew it.
Exterior health classroom a little later. Jimmy stands next to the doorway as students exit. Serena and Juliana stop beside him.
What's the plan?
I'll talk to her. See where Freddie is.
Okay. See you at lunch?
Sounds good.
Don't just like accuse her of killing Freddy, you know? Play cool. Like Serena said.
Cool is my mother's maiden name.
I doubt it. Good luck.
Serena and Juliana leave. Ava exits the classroom. As she locks the door, she notices Jimmy lingering.
Hi, Jimmy. Can I help you with something?
Not the bullshit. Where's Freddie?
I don't know. I noticed he wasn't in class today. I hope he's all right.
You killed him, didn't you?
Jimmy Bauer, that is outrageous.
He leans in, whispers in Jimmy's ear.
He was the best I ever had. You should be proud of him.
She blows Jimmy a kiss and starts walking away.
Great job on that exorcism, by the way. I feel 10 pounds lighter.
If that was an exercise joke, it wasn't funny.
It was an exercise joke. And it was funny.
Fuck, she's right.
Exterior cafeteria afternoon. Serena and Juliana sit together eating.
Don't forget to get an oil change after school.
Yeah, thanks.
Jimmy rushes over to the girls' table looking like a madman.
You know what we gotta do.
What's that?
After school, I'm gonna go back to First Baptist Church. I'm gonna find a priest to do the exorcism on Ava Caprioglio. Sweet, sweet ass.
Kind of sexist.
If it's a Baptist church, wouldn't they be a pastor, not a priest?
Yes. And yes. You in?
Well, I gotta get an oil change after school. Then I'm free. Thanks for reminding me.
What are friends for?
Freddie reminded me to get an oil change. What a fucking asshole. I'm glad he's dead.
Girls stare at him.
I'm kidding. Jeez.
Interior First Baptist Church, later that afternoon. Quaint, old-fashioned with a series of pews on both ends. The room is empty and quiet. That is until the front doors burst open. Jimmy enters dressed like an exorcist. Long black duster, purple stole, black fedora. It's clearly a bad Halloween costume.
The power of Christ compels you.
Serena and Juliana enter behind him dressed normally. A pastor emerges from the back of the room. Good afternoon. Can I help you kids with something? He looks Jimmy up and down, puzzled.
Hey, my eyes are up here, sir. Did Spotlight teach you nothing?
Okay, I'm going to let that go. Why are you here and why are you dressed like that?
Well, I was here a few days ago, actually, with my best friend. You kicked us out.
Is that right?
Yeah, don't you recall?
Blurry Dissolve 2, Interior First Baptist Church flashback. Freddie and Jimmy are in their Halloween costumes. Freddie is Ash from the Evil Dead, Jimmy is Kurt Russell in The Thing. The pastor stands between them, perplexed. You want holy water to exorcise your teacher back to hell.
Substitute teacher, yeah.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to refuse to leave, sir.
The pastor takes out a walkie-talkie. Rocco, Tony.
You have people who work here named Rocco and Tony?
Rocco and Tony, two fairly unintimidating middle-aged men in golf shirts, emerge from a back room.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Shit, where do you recruit people? Calzone's list?
Stares from everybody else.
Instead of Craigslist.
Freddie.
We're leaving. Sorry.
Freddie drags Jimmy outside.
Okay, but we'll be back.
Anything else?
No, thank you, Rocco.
We get Wednesday off, don't forget.
Of course. Blurry Dissolve back to Interior First Baptist Church. End of flashback. Round.
So where are old Rocco and Tony?
It's Wednesday. They have the day off. Weren't you paying attention to your own story?
Both of them have the day off. Kind of suspicious.
Thank you. That's what I was thinking. What are you hiding, bro?
Am I to assume you've come back here for my assistance?
Yes, indeed.
Well, I'm still not giving you any holy water, and there's only one person I know of foolish enough to help you perform an exorcism.
Oh, do tell.
He was fired for insisting that the devil turned all of our muffins for the guests and staff into cupcakes.
Yowza, sounds like my kind of guy. Where is he?
I don't know why I'm helping you, but if it will force you to leave.
It will. Not so tough without Rocco and Tony around, are you?
Pastor pulls out a pen. Anyone have a piece of paper? Jimmy and the girls shake their heads. The pastor angrily grabs a nearby hymnal book, rips out a page, and starts writing on it.
Wow, hardcore.
Pastor hands Jimmy the piece of paper. There. Now please get the fuck out of my church.
Thanks, babe. See you at Christmas.
Interior Ava's house entryway, dusk. Ava enters through the front door wearing sunglasses and holding an armful of groceries. She looks around, annoyed.
A little help, please.
Coming. George, Mr. Maroney, the PE guy who loves large breasts, the fallopian tubes guys, and a sea of other undead high school boys hurry down the stairs. They run right into each other and tumble down the stairs in quick succession. Ava sighs, sets the groceries on the floor.
Take these to the kitchen.
Got it.
Yes,
Yes,
Yes, my
queen.
queen. Yes, queen. David descends the stairs, and undead Freddy beside him. David motions to the other zombies.
Don't worry, you'll get used to them eventually.
Just happy to be here.
Ava ascends the stairs to Freddy, sets a sympathetic hand on his shoulder.
I'm sure you're missing Jimmy right about now, but don't worry. This is your new home. I think you're really going to like it here. You don't have to worry about school, and you're going to get laid. A lot.
Whoop-de-doo, am I right?
Yeah, I miss him. I'm sure he's cooking up some half-ass attempt to come avenge me. I'll see him soon enough.
Good. Looking forward to it. It'll just be me and my army of horny high school boys versus one very lonely, very horny high school boy.
Don't forget the girls.
Oh, how could I forget them?
She holds Freddie's face in her hands.
They didn't want you and Jimmy before, sweetie, and they sure as hell won't want you now. Jimmy will be mine before the night is done. You two will be gloriously reunited, and those poor girls can move on to boys who can actually satisfy them. I am all you will ever need.
Yeah, until you shrivel up and die due to excessive fucking.
Thank you, David.
No problem whatsoever.
Interior apartment complex hallway, dusk. Jimmy, Serena, and Juliana approach door marked 403. Jimmy consults the pastor's writing on the ripped out hymnal sheet, muttering to himself.
I think this is the place.
Goody.
Jimmy knocks on the door.
Who is it?
Sandy Claus and his elf.
Thanks.
The door opens halfway, held shut by a chain lock. The beady eyes of Roddy O'Brien, 40, stare back at Jimmy. He's unshaven and wearing an XXL Jaws shirt. He's pantsless, but the shirt is long enough to hide his lower section.
What do you want?
Our substitute teacher is a succubus. She's been banging and killing every guy at school, including my best friend. Need your help. Also, nice shirt. It's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, you like Jaws? How original. So does all of America. It's an iconic part of Universal Studios tour.
You got me there. Maybe come in?
Roddy glares at Jimmy, unlocks the chain, stands aside. Jimmy enters the apartment with Serena and Juliana behind him. Interior Roddy's apartment, living room, continuous. Jimmy and the girls look around. The room is covered with fast food wrappers, dirty laundry, empty VHS covers, and other miscellaneous items and trash.
Maid's day off, huh?
That's not funny.
I agree to disagree.
Roddy grabs a wet towel, wipes down the couch with it, knocking various items off, including a few used condoms.
Ladies, be my guest.
We'll stand.
We'll stand.
You thought my room was bad.
How did you hear about me?
One of your old pastor pals at First Baptist. Didn't catch his name, but I think it was Fuckface. Didn't get to see Rocco and Tony this time, though.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. They have Wednesdays off.
So I hear.
What is it you want me to do exactly?
Well, Pastor Shitfuck said you could help us perform an exorcism. He also said you magically turned muffins into cupcakes one time?
I didn't know such thing. The devil did that. It was the devil.
Long beat. Serena and Juliana exchange a concerned look with Jimmy, then each other.
Sorry, I just really hate the devil. I was looking forward to having a muffin that morning. Getting a cupcake in the morning. That's dessert food.
Jimmy puts his arm around Roddy, pulls him close.
I know exactly what you mean, Rod. I am 100% with you on that.
Don't touch me, motherfucker.
You don't have to tell me twice. So you can help us or not?
I don't know. I've never really performed an exorcism before.
First time for everything.
See, that's the spirit. There's a spirit joke, spirit like ghost.
A demon is no ghost. It's a very different sort of beast.
Believe me, bro. I know. I've seen Night of the Demons like 50 times. The brunette chick in the second one with the big brown hair. What a babe.
Oh, are you afraid to say boobs around us, Jimmy? That's sweet.
You can say boobs, Jim. It's okay.
Thanks, Jules. Where was I?
Chick with the big boobs in Night of Demons 2.
Right. Thank you. Is chick an outdated term, by the way? Never mind. Look, are you in or out?
Beat. Roddy nods, invigorated.
Let's go kick that chick's ass.
Exterior Ava's house, night. The house sits foreboding in the darkness, seemingly devoid of activity. Jimmy's car pulls up to the driveway. He exits still wearing his exorcist Halloween costume. Serena exits the passenger seat. Roddy and Juliana exit from the back. Roddy is dressed in his real pastor gear. He grips a weathered Bible.
One of us is going to have to change.
Roddy ignores him. Jimmy stares up at the house.
Ready to do this?
Sure hope so.
Not really.
Me neither.
Fuck yeah.
Interior Ava's house entryway. Moments later, the door creaks open. Jimmy peeks his head in.
Yoo-hoo, Lucy! You home? It's me, Desi Arnaz.
You've never seen I Love Lucy once before in your life, have you?
What's I Love Lucy?
Jimmy steps inside, looks at the living room, empty. Looks up at the stairs, motions behind him.
Coast is clear.
Serena and Juliana enter. Roddy pushes past them, holding out a large crucifix.
Where are you, demon? In the name of Jesus Christ, I condemn thee back to hell.
Awkward beat. Jimmy pats Roddy on the back.
Heard of premature ejaculation, but premature exorcism. It's just sad, bro.
They hear evil laughter from the living room. Roddy backs away, crucifix outstretched. George appears in the living room doorway, followed by the PE guy, the fallopian tubes guys, and some of the other high school boys. No Maroney or Ava or Freddie or David.
Good evening.
Hey, George, how's it going? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, George, you're alive?
Jimmy stares in disbelief at his undead classmates.
All of you?
Undead, actually.
Undead, actually.
George and the classmates shuffle towards Jimmy, Roddy, and the girls. For the first time, they actually look like dangerous zombies.
I expect an angry army of undead douches. Any bright ideas?
Not at the moment.
Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy's head whips towards the second floor banister. Freddie stands at the top of the stairs.
Freddie, you're alive.
Yeah, undead technically. Haven't been paying attention.
Freddie comes downstairs, stops next to Jimmy.
Look, I wish I could say this is some kind of happy reunion, but Ava's got us under her spell. We can't leave. We can't resist. We got to kill you and the girls. And whoever that guy is.
Rodney O'Brien, nice to meet you.
Hey, Roddy or Rodney, I don't know, but you should leave. Or better yet, let Ava have her way with you now. Just get it over with. At least we can be together again.
Dude, that's not being together again. That's giving up. It's letting her win. It's eternal damnation, bro.
David appears at the second floor banister, followed by Ava. They are both putting their clothes on.
Hey, Jim, thanks for getting me killed and making me have sex with a woman. A whole lot.
No problemo.
Ava waves her hand at David, Freddie, and the other zombies. Their eyes turn white. They stare off into space. Ava points at Jimmy, Roddy, Serena, and Juliana.
Kill them, please.
Yes,
Yes, Miss
Miss
Caprioglio. Freddie and David corner Jimmy, Roddy, and the girls on one side. George and the other high schoolers surround them from the other side.
Well, start exercising, motherfucker.
You could at least ask nicely.
Roddy opens his Bible.
The Lord saith.
Freddie and David grab Roddy and hold him as George and the other zombies rip Roddy apart limb from fucking limb. Blood spurts every which way, dousing everyone in the room. Serena and Juliana stare at each other's blood-soaked clothes. Jimmy stares at Freddie, eyes wide, mouth open.
Oh! Holy fucking shit!
Yeah, that just happened.
What do we do?
Run?
Cripes!
Jimmy picks up the Bible, frantically flips through it. He backs into the corner. It's the only zombie-free zone. Serena and Juliana follow Jimmy, flanking him on either side. They grip him tight.
Great, this is how you get ladies to like you. Put them in mortal danger is all.
Just shut the fuck up and read.
Okay, and the devil who deceived them was thrown into the lake of burning sulfur, where the beast and the false prophet have been thrown. They will be tormented day and night forever and ever. Revelations 20:10.
Jimmy looks over at George and the other approaching zombies. They have murderous grins etched across their faces.
We're gonna kill you, bro.
I don't think it worked. I never did like you, George. That poem you wrote in 3rd grade, it was shit.
Jimmy looks over at Freddy, desperate and pleading.
Freddy, buddy, you gotta snap out of it, man.
Freddy stares back at Jimmy with cold, lifeless eyes.
Sorry, Jim. Freddy's not home right now. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Jimmy glances at David instead.
Dave.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
Tough crowd.
Jim, my
Jimmy looks down at a limbless, nearly dead Roddy crawling towards him on his stomach, narrowly maneuvering past zombies.
Rodman, you're alive.
take the crucifix.
Jimmy bends down, retrieves the crucifix from Roddy's robe.
You use it on her.
Her who?
Don't be a fucking moron. Succubus.
Oh, her. Yeah, got it. And do what? Just press against her forehead and evil dead her? Or evil ed her?
Evil what her?
Fright Night. You ever seen it?
No,
Movie night, my place?
only if we survive.
I'll take it. Anything special I gotta do?
Yes.
Speak up, Rod.
Yes. Yes. Can defeat her. True.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I never kid.
You're right. I've only known you a few hours, and you've yet to say anything funny.
Fuck you. Tell your friend how much he means to
Jimmy looks contemplative, nods, looks back to Freddy.
Freddy? I'm sorry, man. You're my best friend. And I love you. I should have never made you do anything you didn't want to do. Whether it was breaking in here and filming George and Ava fucking, or just making you plain feel uncomfortable around Jules.
You could maybe apologize to Serena and me for making us feel uncomfortable.
save it for later. He's growing and not in a sexual way.
I am an insecure sack of shit. And the only reason I'm so goddamn boisterous all the time is because I'm terrified. I'm 17 years old, I'm a virgin, and the only person who gets me is another 17-year-old virgin who masturbates to some really strange stuff.
Freddy's eye twitches.
It's normal to experiment.
Of course it is. But please help me send this scum-sucking succubus back to hell, and I promise I will buy you the weirdest fucking porn you have ever seen.
Jimmy grabs the crucifix, plows straight through the zombies. They paw at him, but he's too fast. A man on a mission. Jimmy skids to a stop next to Freddy.
Snap out of it.
Slaps Freddy.
What the fuck, dude? Stop!
Jimmy presses the crucifix to Freddy's forehead. Steam escapes. Freddy screams. Jimmy looks apologetic.
I know it hurts, bro, but please come back to me.
Jimmy hugs Freddy. Freddy's milky eyes go back to normal.
Whoa. It worked.
Holy shit, it did. Roddy, it worked.
That's fucking great. Wish I could see you, but unfortunately, I can't turn my body around to face you.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Look, let's kill her. Yay! Let's do it.
They turn to Ava. She guffaws.
You really think you can defeat me with fucking friendship?
I
Really?
just turned him back to normal, baby. You saw that shit right in front of your eyes. That's a goddamn miracle, you ask me.
Ava snaps her fingers.
Boys, kill the girls.
No!
Oh!
George and the zombies move towards Serena and Juliana. They back further into the corner. It's the only place to go.
Well, Jules, I wish I could say this has been fun.
Yeah, see you on the other side.
I'm gonna really hate being a zombie, aren't I?
Fuck this, bro. I got an idea. Follow my lead.
I always do.
Jimmy runs right into the hurricane of zombies. He presses the crucifix to George's forehead.
George, I love you, and I'm sorry for making fun of you all the time, even though you really kind of deserve it.
George's eyes turn back to normal.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Jimmy puts the crucifix to David's forehead.
David, I'm sorry we got you killed. You're my only other friend, and I love you, even though you're gay.
David reverts back to his original self.
It's really funny, Jimmy. Really.
Jimmy presses the crucifix to fallopian tubes guy number 1's forehead, then fallopian tubes guy number 2's.
Sorry I didn't stop you guys from getting succubused. Freddie and I should have stopped her.
Wow, way to throw me under the bus. I feel like Keanu over here.
Nice one, dude.
Fallopian tubes guy's eyes go back to normal. Jimmy sets his sights on the PE guy who loves large breasts next as Ava's eyes glow red. Her skin deteriorates, fangs thrust from her lips. She lowers her head, growling.
This is fucking bullshit!
Wings erupt from Ava's back. Her clothes are shredded from her body. It's far from erotic. In fact, it's downright horrifying. She flies into the air naked and very pissed.
I'll fuck you all one by one!
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Ava flies towards Jimmy. Her fingernails turn to talons. She slashes Jimmy across the face.
You wench?
Dude, my.
Jimmy looks down. What's left of Roddy is at his feet again.
Holy Waddy.
Holy water? Holy water, yes! You got any on you?
No.
Then why the fuck are you telling me?
Go to the kitchen and get this fucking water and I'll fucking bless it, okay?
Why didn't you say so?
Ava swoops down, picks up Jimmy. They fly around the room.
Shit, Freddie, water kitchen now!
Freddie looks around.
Where's the kitchen?
Oh, it's in the living room.
Thank you. Whatever your name is.
Freddie races to the kitchen. Ava scowls at the PE guy. What? What did I do? Freddie runs back in with a glass of water. He bends down to Roddy's level.
Can you bless it without any arms?
Of course, I can't.
Of course you can. We'll do it.
Freddie sets the glass of water in front of Roddy. He closes his eyes, dips his nose into the water.
Oh Lord, please bless this water and allow us the ability to banish the wicked woman back to hell.
Ava hovers above Roddy and Freddie. Jimmy still clutched in her claws. She looks down at Jimmy.
You really think it's gonna work? This whole holy water nonsense?
Please don't drop me.
You mean like this?
Ava opens one of her claws. Jimmy dips down and shrieks.
Oh,
You're right. This is very serious business. Excuse us, won't you?
Ava heads towards the second floor.
where are we going?
We're gonna fuck.
Now, no!
Ava and Jimmy disappear into the hallway to her bedroom. As they enter, Undead Maroney exits completely naked. He rubs the sleep from his eyes, calmly taking in the chaos.
Oh, what a mess.
Freddie picks up the glass of water, determined.
Well, here goes nothing.
We're coming with you.
You sure? God knows where we're gonna see up there.
We've seen every episode of Euphoria. We've seen a lot worse.
Jesus, what happens on that show? Come on, I really don't care. Tell me later.
Interior bedroom, meanwhile. Ava lands on her bed. She pins down Jimmy, starts ripping off his clothes.
Don't do this. This is not how I want to pop my cherry.
You can't pop a guy's cherry, you fucking moron.
See? Shows how inexperienced I am. Please don't fuck me.
Freddie, Serena, and Juliana burst through the door. Freddie holds out the glass of water as if it were Excalibur.
Game over, Ava.
You refer to me as Miss Caprioglio, thank you very much. I'm still your teacher, Freddie.
Teach this.
Freddie throws the water on Ava. It splashes on her back. She gently wipes herself off with one of her wings.
Nicely done, dumbass.
She interrupts herself with a blood-curdling scream. The skin on her back disintegrates. Her eyes roll back into her head. She lashes out against Jimmy, sending him flying across the room. He lands against Freddie, Serena, and Juliana. They collapse like bowling pins. Jimmy lands in Freddie's crotch.
Oh, hello, Martha.
Freddie removes Jimmy from his privates. Ava ascends, infuriated and in an immense amount of pain.
Do you know who I am? I have been seducing and conquering fools like you for centuries, before your great-great-grandfathers were a glint in your great-great-great-grandfather's ball sacks.
There's an image.
Ava lunges at Freddie, Jimmy, and the girls. George, David, and the fallopian tubes guys appear in the doorway behind them, each gripping a glass of water.
Never fear. Queers are here. Oh,
Straight dude.
straight dude.
Me too. At least I think I am.
Never mind. Just fill the water.
George and the fallopian tubes guys do just that. David follows suit. Ava unleashes another unearthly screech. She sails across the room, hissing, melting, dying.
Ah! This isn't supposed to happen.
Yeah? Surprise, motherfucker. Never underestimate a disgraced pastor and his band of underage boys.
Why would you use a phrase like that?
Because it's funnier.
Yeah, you're right.
Ava hits the floor hard, crawls towards Freddie and Jimmy.
It ain't over till the succubus sings.
Maroney, the PE guy who loves large breasts, and all of the other former zombies, all back to normal now, appear in the doorway, all gripping glasses of water. Maroney is still completely naked. The PE guy gazes at Ava, disenchanted. You were stacked. Bummer. You'll still be hot in my dreams, though.
Nominate this guy for mayor.
Maroney, the PE guy, and all of the other males throw their water on Ava. She squeals, lets out one last gurgle.
I hate Christianity.
Eyes, long beat. Freddie looks to Maroney, the PE guy, and all the other turned back males.
Who turned you guys back?
Maroney, the PE guy, and the other high schoolers point to David, George, and the fallopian tubes guys.
They did.
Tubular. Might have left a crucifix downstairs.
He's interrupted by a loud thump from the closet. He opens it, curious. The two dead police officers stumble out.
Oh, holy shit. Hey, Fred. It's our old friends, the Fuzz.
Freddie peers down at the officers.
Yep, that's them, all right.
Why didn't they come back to life?
Only virgins come back.
Ah, gotcha. Wait, but that means...
Everybody stares at Maroney. He shrugs.
Guilty as charged.
He laughs. Everybody laughs with him. Enjoy, meanwhile, Roddy lies on the floor, still alive somehow. He hears everybody laughing upstairs and sighs.
I should have become a geologist.
Close enough.
Gynecologist.
Roddy.
Yeah, I should have become the Scientologist.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh boy. Exterior Head and Ladder High School.
Oh,
schoolyard.
shit.
Morning. Just die already, Roddy. Title a few days later. Students and faculty move through the schoolyard. Freddie and Jimmy appear within the throng. They seem happier, and in Freddie's case, less dead or undead.
I never thought I'd be excited to go back to health class.
Yeah, well, good old Ken Maroney at the helm. How could you not be excited?
Yeah. And the best part is the girls will be there. And Ava won't.
Yeah. Unless she somehow survived that holy water and was only playing dead to lull us into a false sense of security, so we would let our guard down and be open to another attack and or bone job.
What are the odds of that?
Slim to none, my friend.
Interior health classroom. Moments later, Maroney packs a stapler, a bundle of pens, and other supplies into a large brown box on his desk. He picks up a plaque that proclaims world's most adequate teacher. There are no students in the room yet.
Sure gonna miss this place.
A bell rings. Maroney looks up at the bell, tears streaming down his face.
Sure gonna miss that bell.
A row of students enter the room and take their seats. Serena and Juliana bring up the rear, quickly followed by Freddie and Jimmy. George and the fallopian tubes guys are also amongst the ranks. Freddie sits next to Juliana, Jimmy next to Serena.
So, Friday night, you excited?
Graham.
Gonna miss that tall dude you were with at the dance?
Yeah. Get a ladder to have sex with that guy.
Well said.
Oh, what about you? This is my first double date.
Shocking. Yeah, it'll be fun. But don't expect anything, mister. I'm an old-fashioned kind of girl.
Oh, of course. I wasn't expecting anything at all.
Then again, you never know.
Juliana winks. Freddie looks nervous. Jimmy leans over past Serena and gives Freddie a thumbs up.
Don't worry about it, bud. You're not technically a virgin anymore. Miss Caprioglio made sure of that.
Thanks, Jimmy. Always so helpful.
Maroney takes a deep breath, clears his throat, tries in vain to get the students' attention. They do not notice him.
Boys, girls, excuse me. I have an announcement to make.
The students continue to ignore him.
Shut the fuck up!
Silence. A lot of wide-eyed expressions.
Sorry. I have a very important announcement to make.
Dude, don't be sorry. That was fucking awesome.
I regretfully inform you that I will no longer be your teacher.
Some shocked murmurs. Freddie and Jimmy look worried.
Before I leave, I want to thank you all for the wonderful semester of sorts. I know I was not here for a large portion of it, but a few of you know as to why that is.
Maroney flashes a bizarre smile. Most of the class smiles back at him, uncomfortable.
I would like to introduce to you your new teacher, Mr. Worry.
Maroney motions to the back of the room. Chris Worry, early 30s, rugged, incredibly handsome, stands up and approaches Maroney. Did he sneak in or did he just materialize? Most of the girls in the class audibly gasp, and a good chunk of the boys. Even the boring straights, such as Freddie and Jimmy, are visibly aroused.
Oh, I'm Chris. I didn't see that on here. Hi, everyone. I'm Mr. Weary, but you can just call me Chris. Okay, Mr. C.
He laughs. So does most of the class, including Maroney, Serena, and Juliana. Freddie and Jimmy glance at the girls, then back at Chris. Chris notices and beams at them. Did his teeth just twinkle? Did his eyes glow red?
Did you see that?
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, no, I couldn't have, not again.
You're in serious trouble.
It would appear so.
Sequel.
Sequel.
Serena and Juliana exchange a confused look. Can't hear you, Serena.
Did they just say sequel?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Weird.
They go back to leering at Chris.
That is one handsome motherfucker.
Oh, you can say that again.
Fade out, the end. Wow. Well, thanks everybody for sitting through this. And good night and goodbye.